Have you ever felt a sudden chill when someone paid you a compliment? A warmth in their words, but an undeniable coldness in their eyes. That strange, unsettling dissonance when a friend's smile doesn't quite reach their soul. You brush it off, you tell yourself, I'm just being paranoid. But what if you're not? The psychologist Carl Jung had a profound understanding of this feeling. He believed this intuition is your unconscious mind detecting a fracture, a crack in the mask. Jung taught that we all wear a persona, a social mask we present to the world to be polite, agreeable, and accepted. But behind that mask, we all carry a shadow. The shadow is the part of ourselves we repress, our envy, our resentment, our insecurity, and our hidden anger. Most people manage their shadow. But when someone secretly harbors resentment toward you, their persona may keep smiling, but their shadow will find a way to leak out. In this video, we will decode 5 psychological leaks. These are the subtle, often deniable signs that the mask of friendship is cracking, revealing the hidden hostility beneath. This isn't about making you distrust everyone. It's about giving you permission to trust yourself and the energy you feel. Before we dive into the unconscious, help this community grow by liking this video and subscribing for more deep dives into the human mind. Let's begin. Sign 1: praise laced with poison. There is nothing more confusing than a compliment that feels like a slap. This is the backhanded compliment, a specialty of the hidden hater. On the surface, they are saying something nice, adhering to the rules of the persona, but the shadow insists on inserting a sting. Wow, you did so well on that presentation. I'm genuinely surprised you weren't nervous. I love that dress on you. It's amazing how flattering it is for your body type. Congratulations on your promotion. It's great they're finally willing to give people like you a chance. The praise is just a vehicle to deliver the insult. You're normally nervous. Your body is hard to flatter. You aren't the typical choice. You're left feeling disoriented. If you react badly, you look like the problem. I was just complimenting you, they'll say. Why are you so sensitive? This is the psychological brilliance of their shadow. It attacks you while simultaneously framing you as ungrateful. The danger of ignoring this is profound. Over time, you begin to doubt your own achievements. You stop sharing good news because you're bracing for that inevitable but, or even though, their subtle poison makes you associate your victories with a feeling of shame. The solution is not to get angry, it's to reclaim the power. When they give you a poisoned compliment, separate the two parts. Ignore the poison and accept only the praise. A simple "thank you, I'm very proud of it," or "yes, I'm really happy with it" is enough. It refuses to engage the insult and leaves their shadow's barb with nowhere to land. Sign 2: the convenient mistake. One of the most insidious signs of hidden resentment is not open conflict, but quiet sabotage disguised as incompetence. This is the person whose mistakes always seem to cost you something. The colleague who accidentally deletes a shared file right before your big deadline. The friend who forgets to pass on an important message or an invitation until it's too late. The roommate who didn't realize you had an exam and accidentally invited a dozen people over. Their defense is always plausible. "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, I'm just so forgetful," or "it was a total accident." Once is an accident, twice is a coincidence, but 3 or more times that is a pattern. Jung would identify this as the shadow weaponizing plausible deniability. The person's persona wants to be seen as helpful and kind, but their resentful shadow wants to see you fail. This convenient mistake is the perfect compromise. It allows them to undermine you while maintaining their mask of innocence. The psychological danger is that it makes you live in a state of low-grade anxiety. You can't rely on them. You find yourself double-checking their work, resending emails, and constantly managing their clumsiness. It's exhausting, and it's exactly what their shadow wants, to drain your energy and impede your progress. The path forward is to trust the pattern, not the excuse. Stop giving them the opportunity to mess up. If they're forgetful with messages, stop using them as a messenger. If they accidentally sabotage your work, remove their access. You don't need a confrontation. You just need to quietly and firmly remove their ability to interfere. Sign 3: the emotional deflection. This sign is about what doesn't happen. You walk into a room beaming with joy. You finally have good news. You say, "I did it, I got the promotion," or "we're engaged." Now watch their response. A true friend will meet your energy, their face will light up, they will celebrate with you. The hidden hater cannot. Your joy is a spotlight on their own shadow, their own feelings of stagnation, jealousy, or inadequacy. Your light is too bright and it's painful for them. So their unconscious mind will immediately deflect the energy. You say, "I got the promotion." They say, "That's nice. Man, I am so tired today, my boss is a nightmare." Your joy is ignored and replaced by their problem. Or they'll say, "Oh cool, hey, did you hear what happened to Sarah? It's just awful." Your joy is instantly neutralized with tragedy. Or they just give you a flat, "Wow, that's great," and immediately change the subject. The feeling is like a balloon being instantly popped. The energy in the room plummets, and you're left feeling awkward for even being happy. This is how they slowly isolate you. The danger is that you learn that your joy is a burden to them, so you stop sharing it. You learn to celebrate your victories alone, which is exactly where their resentful shadow wants you to be. The solution: do not shrink your joy to match their comfort. Recognize their deflection as their incapacity, not your flaw. Find people in your life who know how to celebrate. Your joy is not an interruption, it's a gift. Give it to those who will receive it. Sign 4: criticism disguised as help. I'm only telling you this because I care about you, but. This phrase is often the preamble to a devastating shadow attack. This is the person who uses the persona of the caring protector to slowly erode your confidence. Their advice is always focused on your flaws, your risks, and your potential for failure. "I just want you to be safe, which is why I don't think you should try for that new job. It's just a little out of your league, don't you think? I'm only saying this as a friend, but that new person you're dating, are you sure? They seem fine, but I just don't want to see you get hurt again. You're so brave for wearing that, I just don't think I'd have the confidence to pull it off." This is not care, this is control. Jung would say their persona is the wise mentor or loving friend, but their shadow is terrified of your growth. They need you to stay small, insecure, and dependent on them, because if you grow, you might outgrow them. Their help is designed to plant seeds of doubt. They aren't protecting you from failure, they are trying to protect themselves from your potential success. The danger is that you might actually believe them. Their voice of concern can slowly become the voice of your own inner critic. You stop taking risks. You second-guess your own intuition. You've given them your autonomy. The solution is to reclaim it. When they offer this help, respond with polite finality. "I appreciate your concern, but I feel very confident in this decision." Or, "Thank you, but this is a risk I'm excited to take." You are signaling that your life is not up for debate. Sign 5: the calculated silence. This final sign is perhaps the most sophisticated and cruelest of all. It's not an attack, it's an erasure. It's the calculated silence and the polite exclusion. This is when you notice you weren't invited to the group dinner and you see the photos on social media later. When you ask, they say, "Oh, it was just a last-minute thing. We thought you'd be busy."